The Shadow Warriors, unveiling the hidden truths of Japan's ninjas. The legend of the ninja stretches back to Japan's feudal era, a time of constant warfare and political intrigue. But how much of what we know about them is based on fact? The ninja, or shinobi, were not a distinct class like the samurai, but rather a group of covert operatives who used espionage, sabotage, and stealth to carry out their missions. They were hired by feudal lords to gather intelligence, sabotage enemy fortifications, and sometimes eliminate threats. However, their origins are shrouded in mystery, with different theories suggesting that they were former farmers turned spies or members of ancient warrior clans. But one thing remains certain: the ninja played a crucial role in shaping the history of Japan. But were they truly the silent assassins we imagined them to be, or did their skills go far beyond mere violence? Most people think of the ninja as silent assassins, stealthy warriors who only dealt in death. But in reality, the ninja were much more than that. They were masters of espionage, sabotage, and psychological warfare. The ninja's primary job was not necessarily to kill, but to gather intelligence, create chaos, and destabilize their enemies. Their training included skills in disguise, stealth, poison-making, and even survival tactics in harsh conditions. One of the most fascinating aspects of ninja training was the art of invisibility. They were taught to blend into their surroundings, whether it was a busy marketplace or a dark forest, making them almost impossible to detect. But did they truly possess supernatural powers, or were their abilities simply a result of extraordinary training? While many people think of the ninjas' weapons as tools of destruction, the reality is that most of their tools were designed for subterfuge, escape, and intelligence gathering. The shuriken, often seen in movies as a throwing star, was originally a tool of distraction. The kunai, a multi-purpose tool, could be used for climbing, digging, and even as a weapon in close combat. But the ninjas' true ingenuity lay in their ability to craft a wide range of specialized tools for every situation. Smoke bombs, grappling hooks, and even explosive devices were part of their arsenal. But it wasn't just the tools they carried that made them deadly, it was their ability to use them with precision and stealth. The relationship between ninjas and samurai has always been portrayed as one of opposition: the honorable samurai versus the shadowy, secretive ninja. But the reality of their relationship is far more complex than the popular narrative suggests. In fact, many samurai hired ninjas for espionage, assassinations, and sabotage, recognizing their unparalleled expertise in stealth and covert operations. However, this alliance was often fraught with tension. While some samurai appreciated the value of a ninja's skills, others viewed them as dishonorable and beneath the samurai code of Bushido. This paradox, where the ninja was both feared and utilized by the samurai, raises the question: were ninjas truly outcasts, or were they integral to the functioning of the feudal Japanese power structure? While ninjas were undoubtedly skilled in physical combat, their true power often lay in their ability to manipulate the minds of their enemies. The ninjas' use of psychological warfare was as deadly as any weapon. They understood that controlling the emotions and thoughts of an opponent could be just as effective as physical force. One of their most common tactics was the use of disinformation, planting false rumors to create chaos and weaken the enemy's resolve. They also employed fear as a tool, using their ability to move silently and strike from the shadows to instill terror in their enemies, making them question their own perceptions and abilities. The ninjas' mastery of the mind made them formidable opponents, not just because of their physical skills, but because they understood the true nature of warfare. It is often fought in the mind long before it is fought with swords. The tools and weapons of the ninja were as diverse and sophisticated as their skills. While the shuriken and katana are perhaps the most famous, the ninja's arsenal was filled with an array of unique tools designed for specific purposes. Smoke bombs were used to create confusion and cover the ninjas' movements. Grappling hooks allowed them to scale walls and infiltrate enemy fortresses. The kunai, often mistaken for a throwing knife, was a multi-purpose tool used for everything from climbing to digging, and even as a weapon in close combat. But what set the ninja apart from other warriors was not just the variety of their tools, but their ability to use them with unmatched precision and stealth. Every tool was crafted to serve a single purpose: to aid the ninja in his covert mission. Over the centuries, the ninja's role evolved, and by the time of the Meiji Restoration in the late 19th century, their influence in Japan had waned. However, the legend of the ninja did not fade away. Instead, it transformed, taking on new life in the world of literature, theater, and eventually film. The ninja became an enduring symbol of resistance, secrecy, and independence. From being seen as tools of feudal lords to becoming icons of popular culture, the ninja's story has transcended time. Today, the ninja has become more than just a figure from Japan's past. They are a global cultural phenomenon, appearing in video games, movies, and comic books worldwide. But despite their portrayal as nearly superhuman figures, the real ninja was a master of strategy, deception, and survival skills that continue to resonate in our modern world. Today, the ninja is no longer just a figure from Japan's past. They have transcended national boundaries, becoming global icons in films, television, comics, and video games. From the Teenage Muon Ninja Turtles to Ninja Gaiden and Naruto, the ninja has evolved into a symbol of action, agility, and mystery. But this modern portrayal often oversimplifies the ninja, reducing them to caricatures or superhuman warriors. The real ninja, however, was a master of strategy, psychology, and stealth. They were trained to survive and thrive in harsh environments, using their intellect and ingenuity as much as their physical abilities. Despite the fantastical depictions in popular media, the core of the ninja's identity lies in their discipline, adaptability, and cunning. Despite centuries of myths, legends, and modern interpretations, the legacy of the ninja remains intact. They are no longer just covert agents working in the shadows. They are cultural symbols, representing resilience, stealth, and the art of survival. The ninja's influence has seeped into every corner of modern life, from business strategy to popular entertainment. The core traits that define them, adaptability, patience, precision, and deception, are qualities that are still admired and utilized today. The ninja's story is one of transformation, from real warriors in a time of chaos to mythical figures that continue to inspire millions around the world. While the traditional role of the ninja as spies and assassins may seem like a thing of the past, the skills they perfected, stealth, deception, and intelligence gathering, are still highly relevant in today's world. Modern intelligence agencies often employ tactics that closely resemble the methods used by ninjas centuries ago. The ninja's ability to blend into their surroundings, gather valuable information without detection, and remain undetected in hostile environments is still a critical part of modern espionage. In many ways, the ninja's legacy has lived on in the world of covert operations, where secrecy and precision are paramount. The story of the ninja is one that blurs the line between myth and reality, fact and fiction. From their origins as covert operatives in feudal Japan to their rise as global icons in popular culture, the ninja has become a symbol of resilience, stealth, and strategy. They were warriors, spies, and philosophers, and their influence continues to resonate today. While we may never know all the secrets of the ninja, one thing is certain: their legacy will continue to inspire generations to come, in both the physical and metaphorical battlefields of the world. Thank you for watching. Japan's history still hides countless secrets, and we're just getting started. If you want to uncover more mysteries of samurai, ninja, and ancient Japan, subscribe and join us on this journey through time.